Hey guys, what is going on today? Look what we have here. This is something many of y'all had asked for. I even took a poll on my Facebook page to see which wax you wanted to see first the other day, and everybody chose the white wax here from Meguiars. So we're gonna go ahead and test it here on my 1991 Honda Prelude. The car is in really filthy condition. I know you're not gonna be able to see it, so just take my word for it. Look at the windows, okay? Can you see the windows? They're caked full of dust, okay? The car's battery died the other day about a couple weeks ago, and I just never got around to actually fixing it. Tried jumping it off, tried my battery tender, it wouldn't start up. So what I did is I just had a whole new battery put in the other day, and today we're gonna go ahead and clean it up and get ready to go out tonight. So I figured to go ahead and wash this car up really good and do a wax on it. You can see the car's, like I said, it's really dirty. So hope it's showing up right now. So what I'm gonna do is first off is show you what we have on the car right now wax-wise. I've already got the hose set up here. Let's see what we got, okay? So I'm gonna do a little bit of a water test right now. Look at this, look at the dirt. Oh my God. So you see this, guys? There is no wax on this car, really. Check this out. No sweet little beating up. I mean, you can even see the dirt getting washed off the car, if that tells you anything. Look at that. Nothing. So you can see a little bit of wax still left on the front side fenders, but usually on tops of the cars is where it fades first. So it's time to go to a good new wax on this, and we're going to actually test out this white wax and see what we got here. So if you give me a few minutes, we're going to go ahead, and I'm just going to go ahead and wash it off camera. There's no need for me to show you how to wash it on camera. And then what we'll do is we'll move from there to the actual application process, taking it off process, and then of course the end results I'll show you, and then we'll do a water test at the very end, show you the difference. So, and what I'll do is I'll have that actually inside the garage. I'll take the car inside the garage and apply the wax and all that stuff inside the garage. So here we go, guys. I know a lot of y'all have been asking for it, so I hope you're ready for it. And it might be a little bit of a long video, but usually wax videos are, but they're usually worth it. So stay tuned, guys, and we'll go ahead and start knocking it out. Let me get the car washed. Stay tuned. Hey guys, a lot of you guys ask me all the time, how long does each one of these waxes last? Now you know I'm ready to put on the Meguiars white wax as soon as I get done drying off the car, and I'm sitting there washing it. Can you see all this along the side? Granted, this isn't the tightest little bubbles in the world, but if you can see this, this is the original Meguiars Ultimate I had on the car. Remember, this car sits outside basically every single day, and you always ask me, well, how long does it last? How long does it last? How long does it last? And honestly, it's been about 6 full months. Maybe even a tad more, honestly. I can't even remember when I made the video. And the sides are still beating up good. I mean, and not amazing, but a good solid B+ still. Now, of course, the top is just basically dead, you know. And I've already showed you that in the beginning of the video. But I'm about to dry it off, and I figured I'd go ahead and show it to you. And show you and see how long it actually lasts. The sides are of course, going to last you a lot longer. But I thought it was something cool you might want to actually see. So you can get an idea of how long you can expect these stuff to last. So, alright, there you go. Hope you enjoyed it. Alright guys, here we go. We're ready to begin the second part. The car has all been cleaned. You can see it's all just nice and shiny and clean. I used the Dub car wash. I actually made a video for it. It's the first time I ever used it, and I absolutely love the Dub car wash, guys. So 2 thumbs up to that product right there. Next thing I want to do, of course, as I always do to any car wax videos that I do, is I want to go ahead and clay bar it. So of course, like usual, by using my Meguiars Garage paint cleaning clay, and I'll be using the quick detailer as the lubricant for it. A lot of you guys always ask me to make a lot of videos of how to do it, and I'll probably get ahead and get to one of the next videos, but right now, really want to go ahead and get it done. Basically, all you're going to do is just spray it down, lubricate it very good, one small section at a time, and just got to roll it across really easily. And you know what, I might actually include it here in the video, I don't know, but it won't be very much of it because I need to go ahead and get going before it gets dark outside, so stay tuned. Hold on, guys. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and show you a quick little thing of how I'm going to be declaying it. You can see I've already got the clay bar into a nice little patty here. You can see it, it's nothing good. If there's any imperfections or anything in that, you want to go ahead and pick it out. And if it ever hits the ground or anything, you might want to throw it away. Usually it comes with more than enough clay to go ahead and do 2 to 3 bars, especially with the Meguiars things. So you just really want to liberally go ahead and get it plenty liberal, because you don't want to actually you know, scratch up the paint or anything like that. And basically all you want to do is come back. Bear with me here, I'm doing it with one hand as always, just trying to show you everything properly. So I'm just going to go ahead and make sure it's the clay bar is what I don't want to drag it across the paint and actually ruin it. You see I've got stuff on there, just the Meguiars detailer. I just want to easily go across it. I'm not putting a lot of pressure on it, it's just letting it glide across like an ice skate, okay? Now granted, I know the paint's not the best thing in the world. You know, I bought the car used, you know, back in 2009. So I've thought about going ahead and painting this hood and having it resprayed properly, but this is basically all you really have to do to get it clayed. Just go back across and until you don't feel any more friction at all. I mean, the clay is going to slide by itself. Check that out. That's when it's really good. I mean, it'll just slide by itself. And that's one of the good indicators that you know that it's ready to go and you can go ahead and go on to the next section. So all I would do is just sit there and basically work my way down. Of course, I will need to have microfiber towels, but I'm just giving you the abbreviated version right now just to show you what we're talking about. And just kind of work your way along. Just easy. I mean, doesn't take a lot of power to it. Just nice little gliding it across. You know, if it's sticking and dragging, you need to make sure that you're actually reapplying some detailer for lubricant, because you do not want to scratch your paint and instill more swirl marks or anything like that. So we're just keeping it nice and easy. And I'm telling you that the clay bar will just go by itself and slide down. You know, it's all the contaminants are off the car. And you can actually run your fingers across it and it'll go, see? There you go. So a lot of guys were asking about that. This is basically all you have to do. It's not rocket science or anything like that. It's just to get all the contaminants out of the paint. So I hope that helps you out a lot. Let you see some of it. Looks like that's just torn up, but you got like one or two little things in here. A little bit on the edge, a little dirty. So nothing really amazing. So there you go. I hope that really helps you out, guys. Let me go ahead and finish up the rest of the car so I can get to the waxing process and show you the application and show you that kind of stuff. So stay tuned. Alright guys, here we go. Everything has been clayed. The paint is nice and smooth. So you can rub your fingers across this like this and feel it. One of the things I forgot to tell you guys when I was doing it is you can do a baggie test where you put a little sandwich bag on your hands and do it. And if you hear that kind of that means it needs to be clayed, okay? But it's super, super soft now that it's been clayed. Just so smooth. So, alright guys, this is what's going to actually come inside the packaging right here. It literally is a metal tube. It's like a metal type tube, okay, and you have to actually see the end cap right there. You're actually going to have to stick it in the opposite side and break the seal on the inside. So what I'm going to do now is set up to start waxing, and I will show you the actual step-by-step, and then well, I'll show you taking it off later, and then we'll back it out. Hopefully it's not too dark tonight, and I'll go ahead and show you the end result, so stay tuned. Let me go ahead and set it up, and then I'll show you some application. Alright guys, here we are, we're back. Let me go ahead and show you exactly what I was talking about here. You see how you had to pop the end cap right there? And it's literally a metal tube. When it comes out, it's like toothpaste, okay? See what I mean? So you had to spread it out. I spread it out to get the pad ready, prime the pad a little bit, and see how then I put some more on there right there. So it literally comes out like a full-on paste, okay? See that? So it is creamy. Alright. Smell-wise, it smells just like wax. It's nothing amazing. You see the pad comes on both sides. Two different types. So I'm just gonna spread it out a little bit here, okay? I'll let you see. I hope you're gonna see it because it is a white on white, which is gonna be a pain in the ass for you guys to see. But I'm gonna go ahead and work it in there really good. And I apologize if you hear about the guy across the street. Of course, as soon as I decided to start doing videos and stuff, they always want to mow and they always want to work on power tools and everything. Otherwise, I come out here and nobody's ever out here doing anything. I swear. Goes on really, really smooth. No issues at all. I mean, granted, you're not being able to see this. Let me see if I can get it some angle so I can show you where it's actually been applied. Can you, oh gosh. Can you see the lines now through there in the camera? Alright. I know it's going to be really hard to see this stuff, but trust me, it is getting applied. You're seeing it yourself. But I wanted to actually show you stuff. You know how I am about showing you step by step. There you go. Well, let me go ahead and start wrapping. Let me go ahead and start finishing it up. That way I can go ahead and show you the taking off process. And then maybe it'll show up a little bit more when it starts hazing up. So stand by, guys. Let me go ahead and start knocking it out. Alright guys, the wax has been applied to the whole hood. It's been sitting for about almost 10 minutes now. And you can see it's on the fenders as well. You can obviously see a clear difference it's been on. And I went ahead and did the mirrors and stuff because it seems like it's taking a little while to dry today, which is totally fine. It's giving me more time to do it. And one of the quick ways you can tell if the wax is done is just do that. And if it's clear underneath it, you know, you're good to go. But as you can see, one of the negatives, and I've always said this about any clear type paste, wax, or anything like that, especially on a white car, and especially that it's white wax, it's hard as hell to see. You really have to strive to see where the wax is being applied. And like I would come at different angles. Let's say I'm walking around this way right here, and I'm like, oh, missed a spot, and have to keep coming back here. because of that problem. So you're sitting there down here playing the games, doing all this stuff the entire time trying to see. So that's about right now the only negative I can see to actually applying the wax. Other than that, it just goes on. Literally, it looks like toothpaste when it comes out. So maybe I'd like to see it in actual a can tray, or I'd actually like to see a full-on liquid. The toothpaste thing, I don't know about how I'm feeling that, especially once it's going to start to get to the end. But that's my own thoughts so far. So let's go ahead and try and start working it off here. It's coming off super easy, guys. No problems at all, none. I'm just slowly taking this tiniest bites of wax away at a time so I don't eat too much wax at a time and then bog down. Ooh, that the black from the, this little divider piece, I don't know what you really want to call it here, just comes off. Just so stinking old. But it's just so, it's easily coming off here. I don't know if you can see that in there. I'm not even having any problems trying to get this off. I'm not trying to force anything or whatever. Okay. Just easily getting it off. My God, look at that shine already. I just absolutely love when I get in there and wax the car really good. It's awesome. I love it. So there you go, guys. That's how it is to come off. I don't see any problems with it coming off. You can already see the shine starting to really kick up. I'm digging it so far. Let me go ahead and finish taking off the rest of the wax and apply the wax to the rest of the car. I'm gonna back it out here. We'll hopefully, before it gets too dark, you can see the shadows are already starting to kick in here. It's only like 3 o'clock here. And then we'll do the final review. So stay tuned with me, guys, and we'll go ahead and wrap this up. Coming along pretty good though, isn't it? All right, guys, stay tuned. All right, guys, welcome back. Ready for the final of the Meguiars white wax review and test results. So here we go. Let me back off here. I'm actually in the parking lot of the country club right now. So bear with me. You got a security car behind me and stuff like that. I'm over in the corner so nobody bothers me. Check this shine out. Oh my God. It is true. It is true what they say. I had to pull it out of my own house because the shadows just got a little too crazy. And it wouldn't be able to see anything, so I figured I'd take it out here. Just give you an idea of what I have on there. I have Meguiars Endurance tire gel on my cars right now. I love that stuff. It lasts forever and a day, so it's really good. But I mean, look at this. Other than, of course, the dings and stuff like that, it looks like it's been through hail damage, whoever owned it before me. Matter of fact, I checked it, the Carfax, one of the Honda guys from the Honda group said, hey, free Carfax for everybody who writes them, and so I did. And sure enough, man, this has been in Florida its entire life since 1990. I think it was purchased in October of 1990 up in Jacksonville, where I went to high school, and then went to Pensacola, which is where I bought up in Pensacola, Florida. Came from a Navy guy, so I assume it was the same Navy people that brought it over from Jacksonville to Pensacola. But yeah, look at this. I am digging every bit of this. This car looks so good out here in the sun. And it's 4 o'clock here and the sun's already starting to go down. Look at this. Look at that. So pretty. It really is. What I'm gonna do here at the very end is I'm gonna roll it back into my driveway and do a water test for you guys. To let you actually see it, okay? And then we'll do the water test. But I figured I'd actually do the full, actual video outside in the sun. This is amazing, guys. I'm digging it. I was kind of questioning it because I'm like, really? Why wouldn't any other wax do the same thing? There you go. One last look. Hope I'm not stepping on an ant pile, which I am. There you go. All right, guys. Well, I hope y'all like it. I really do. I really do. I highly recommend this stuff. I just wish it would come in like an actual paste can or like a liquid instead of the tube, because the tube's getting bent and stuff and it's metal. I don't really like that. It's kind of like the toothpaste. You're gonna keep rolling it up, and I'm not really into that. So Meguiars, if you hear that, I'd like to see that change, and I'd like to see some kind of tinting in there so that you can actually see. It's white wax on a white car. It is ridiculously hard to see. But other than that, no issues at all. So what we're gonna do now is gonna roll over back to my house. We're gonna do a water beating and sheeting test, and then we'll wrap it up, so stay tuned. All right, guys, here we go. It's time for the water test here for you. You can honestly see why I had it over there in the country club's parking lot is because it's all shady over here right now, and it's only, I think, 4:15, 4:30, something around there. So let's go ahead and do the wrap up here. Let's do the water beating test. Take out the hose here. Let's get it from the side. I hope you guys can really see this good. I'm all zoom in, of course, but let's see what we got here. Look at that. Remember what we started out looking like? And to go all the way to this. Look at that. I know you're digging this. I know you're digging it. Total transformation, isn't it? I absolutely love this. Meguiars really did a good job here with the white wax thing. However, sometimes I feel like really any wax should be pretty good for a car, okay? I don't really care what color it is. I've used Meguiars Ultimate on here and that did amazing too when it comes to color-wise. Look at that. Hope you're getting good. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit for you guys. Take my time here. And let's go to this far side. See if it makes any difference at all. Well, there you go, guys. Tell me what you guys are thinking right now. How do you guys like this right now? The white wax really made its shine. I mean, this car, it went from filthy to absolutely amazing from top to bottom. And the water just falls right off it, just like we like it to. Look at that. Gone. It's like that whole section is almost dry already, of course. A little bit left. Well, there you go. So for being a car that's 24 years old and not the best condition, I mean, I bought it this way with, you know, the rust. Well, not rust, the paint's just gone here, missing here in the corners. You know, it really can change and make a huge difference. So there you go. I hope you guys really like that I do these videos. I know the wax videos are a lot longer than my normal videos, but I think you guys actually appreciate them more when I do it like this, okay? So I hope you really like it. Please make sure to hit that thumbs up button. Show me some love and appreciation for doing this for you guys. I'm sorry I didn't get it out earlier with the battery being dead and all. And subscribe if you've never subscribed to me before. I'm always trying to help you guys out. I try and talk to you guys and let you guys know about anything. And then, yeah, we'll always upload videos, usually about twice a week. And I'm really starting to do, try and do some more car vlogs now that I have 2 video GoPros. So just gotta get that Sony Vegas I talked about the other day in my other video, and then I want to have them both in the same video. Well, there you go, final results, guys, of the Meguiars white wax. I hope you really enjoyed it, and I will see you guys the very next video. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and take care.